Oh, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds, where we continue with our DOC of Murder on Eridanos. Um, we have been to the coroner, um, and we know that there was some strange shenanigans happening with the food that Halcyon Helen ate recently before her departure. Um, and we could ask
I'll take it
certain
down.
people.
I got him! Not bad, huh?
Okay, so it's a cinematic
Covering you!
ability.
Don't mess with us.
Okay, I'll take it, sure. Yes, you might have noticed that I finally, closer to the end of the game, have enough points so that I can unlock companion abilities uh, that I did. And yeah, now I can use them and fight.
Inspector, glad you're back. Thank you for being so patient with slug activity. I hope you'll forgive the delay. Welcome to the Piraeus Spaceport.
Thank you. So we should be able to find security footage somewhere here in the Constabulary in the Spaceport. I really should put some stairs here, because if this surface is slippery, look at this incline. You go all the way down, and that's if you're lucky to go in a straight line. A lowest rock. Gorgon asteroid.
Trouble ahead.
Why do I think...
Hey, you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug. Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector? See, Slug Light Underground don't like that much.
If you had anything to do with Sublight, you'd have started shooting about 12 words ago.
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw!
Let's intimidate him. Stare at the thug, hand hovering over your weapon.
What? Why ain't you doing nothing? You scared of us? Huh? Huh?
Move one finger.
I'm sorry. We're sorry. Please don't hurt us. We're not bad people. We're just confused.
I sure hope so. Start making sense. I'll show you what your lungs look like.
Okay, okay. Anything you want. Just leave my insides where they are. Someone paid us to say we were slug and intimidate you. I don't know who, I swear it. They only ever sent notes. That's everything I know, honest. We were only gonna rough you up a little. You gotta believe me. And we're real sorry.
Get out of here.
You don't need to tell us twice. Come on, all. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, so that is that. Could have at least given me the notes or whatever they had on them, like, you know, to have some idea who have they been contacted by. So, as the unwritten rule of RPGs go, I will go to the constable probably the last. Right now I will just wander around, look at the sites, you know the drill. Maybe we will find some interesting loot here or there, maybe some characters that wish to give me some tasks, some quests, that kind of stuff.
That's a lot of containers. Is this just a distribution center, or you think they're planning something?
Sublight Underground takes care of its own.
Somehow, I don't think the freelancers and sublight agents are staying at the Grand Colonial.
By bunk spacer.
Slug's got a cozy operation here, but I like the Groundbreaker. Smells like home, you know?
Okay, these are the toilets. Yeah. I really earn the title of inspector, I must say. And we have by a bunk 1, 2, and 3 here, right? As well as their bar. With at least one named Oh, hello there.
Hey, you! I got something I need to speak with you about.
Yeah, wait a moment.
What do you want?
Yeah, Black Hole Beauty, right?
Shh! Not so loud! How'd you know it was me?
Do you have any idea how many Toastball posters your face is on?
That's what the disguise is for. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
You're about as disguised as a sprat in a wig.
Well, they ain't talking to me, at least. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
I don't need you to be clever, just honest.
That I can do. What do you want to know? So, how do I help?
What were you doing with the night Helen died?
I was getting blotto with the rest of the Rangers.
What?
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
Looter, half shot, void lush, on the Byzantine swizzle. Starry.
Drunk.
1 bit down, 3 bits up, spread across the spectrum. Top heavy. Should I go on?
He'd been drinking. Thanks, Nyoko.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air.
Where do you go?
We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow. There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her.
So the woolly cow on the VIP floor was your doing.
Oh, wow! That's real clever of you to figure out. Helen would have liked you, I'd wager. Say, is the cow okay?
Has a hangover, man. She's probably fine.
That's good. I hope she doesn't have a hangover or nothing. My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
Could anyone from the pilot house back that up?
I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her datapad for safekeeping, right? She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
That's a good question. You're telling me Helen dumped you, then asked you for a favor?
Nah, she sent a note to my hotel room before we, split. I don't know how long it was sitting there before I noticed.
Alright, so the datapad, did you find it?
Sure did. Only there was a guard out there who found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
What did you do?
Long story short, I got out of there. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
Did anyone else see you that night? Think hard. Anyone anywhere else?
Yeah, no. Nope. No one else.
You son of a... Come on, man. Who was it? I would have to be dead to not realize that's a lie.
Can we pretend I didn't mention that?
No.
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
You're already in trouble. Do you know who Nyoka is? If you don't want to talk to good inspector, maybe bad inspector will change your mind. Ellie?
You have no idea how long I've wanted to do this. Listen up, Spratfuck. You're in big trouble.
I am?
Hey, I'm asking the questions here. From now on, you don't talk until I tell you to. And when I do, you better sing like a terror ray. Got it?
I think so. Yes.
What my partner is saying is that I need you to tell us what you know.
You think you're our only source? While you've been here nursing your conscience, your friends have been talking. And it's not looking good for you, Birdie. If that even is your real name.
I don't like this any more than you do, Bertie, but I can't stop her once she gets going.
You're gonna tell us what we want to know, or you're gonna find out what the inside of Tartarus looks like.
Help me help you, Bertie. That's what we need to know.
Okay. I'll tell you everything. Just, please, don't make me talk to her. Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the Spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down.
Now, was that so hard?
I feel like you want me to say no, but yeah, you definitely made it difficult. Don't get the wrong idea, okay? Auric's not a bad guy. He's just got an unusual job. So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel.
What happened to the
Woke up
datapad?
the next morning with Helen's datapad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again.
Let's see the datapad.
Oh, yeah, you'll probably want to... Yeah, of course. Of course. Helen sure did have the prettiest handwriting.
Give him a moment.
Sorry. Here you go, Inspector. Hopefully they make more sense to you. I couldn't make heads or tails of them. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing.
Thanks, I'll take a look at them.
Okay. And listen, I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it could be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
Sorry, Bertie, it's better if you're not involved.
I get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else?
No, you're free to go. So what about that datapad? Did I get it? Maybe I need to bring it back to my room to investigate it. Okay, there is also this guy who wants to talk to me.
Hey there. Word around the spaceport is that you came in on the Unreliable. You a new crewmate?
I'm a new captain. A crewmate, actually the Unreliable is my ship.
Cut the shit. I know Hawthorne's captain of that ship, and I know you ain't him. You want to try again?
I'm John. Sorry to tell you, but Hawthorne's dead. The ship was left to me.
I see. Well, this would have been easier with Hawthorne, but I hope that if you're flying his ship, it means you're a freelancer too. Wonder if you can help me.
I'm listening.
I run an outfit for the moving of less than legal goods. There's a particular piece of cargo needs delivering to a particular individual in the spaceport. Thing is, I don't know where the cargo is right now. The crewmate who handles that is in the clink for getting a little too disorderly in town. We've already attracted too much attention. Too risky to visit her myself. That's where you come in. You help us out, I'll give you an equal cut of our pay.
What do you need me to do?
Great to hear. First, you need to go meet the crewmate who got herself jailed. Cassidy Mills is the name. She'll know where the cargo is.
How will she know I'm working with you?
Oh yeah, right. We have a secret phrase. I like boneless spratwurst. Say that and she'll know you're a friend.
But I don't like boneless sparatrus. Sounds good. I'll get going then.
Be seeing ya. Remember, Cassidy's at the Constabulary. She might be a little wary, so be careful.
I am not entirely confident that this guy is honest. Maybe he's trying to steal this cargo, and that's why he needs an intermediary like me to find out where the cargo is.
Haven't seen you around before, but that ain't no problem. All are welcome at the Copper Bottom Cantina, so long as their bits are good, huh? Can I get you something?
Anything interesting happen around here?
Nah. No, but some folks have been saying there was some kind of fight between a mechanical and some spacers last night. I didn't see it myself, and seems far-fetched. Deputy Wine Taster ain't exactly prone to wandering, nor are most other mechanicals that I'm aware of. There's a new Void Dan burn on my nice clean floor, but I think it's the doing of one of my customers.
Okay, let's just check the wares. I don't expect to see anything unusual. Yes, so I think we can just go ahead and explore the rest of this cantina. Yes, sort of a warehouse. Oh, dry goods and sundry. Okay. But there was a ladder on the side of the building. I thought it leads to this area.
Hello. Welcome to Aridano's Dry Goods and Sundry, the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. I'm Marketeer Joseph Dempsey, here to make your shopping experience as pleasant and normal as possible.
Why, thank you. Let me see what you got for sale. I don't see anything special, so no thank you. Let's see. Right over here, there was this thing. Where do you lead me?
Going silent.
Oh. So I was correct, and it does lead me to the store. That is quite the security fort, I'd say. Restricted access. Why do you restrict access? Rent unit waiver. Okay. There is that. What about unit number 2? Okay, so the same stuff, right? Couple of bypass shunts, worker identity cartridge. Okay, that is useful one. Nothing in here. Again, some auto mechanicals here and there. Security. Another restricted access area. Okay. Yeah, let's wait a while before we venture inside the closed areas. Benton Chan.
You one of the new workers?
Nope.
A lost tourist?
Nope.
Wait, I don't care. Just don't knock anything over.
Okay.
Hey, if it meant I could ignore my work, I'd let you talk to me about sprat reproductive practices. Ask away.
What's so bad about managing a bunch of cargo?
Nothing. I just hate working.
Damn, I can relate. How do you manage the shipping yard?
This terminal makes it pretty easy to match a ship's cargo to its manifest. If it ain't on the terminal, then it's someone else's problem. Figured it wouldn't last. Anything else?
See you around, I guess. Shipping yard keycard. Is it something that you might have? No. Security building. Security protocol checklist. Wait for docking procedures to finish, including ship captain wiring their docking fee. Greet the captain of the docked ship and request their docking fee. If repeat visitor, charge double the docking fee. Will not be contacted in advance. Retrieve cargo manifest. Charge a flat percentile-based tariff on each piece of cargo. Charge double if captain was surly. If captain complains for any reason, call slug fixers. Offer cargo insurance for a 5,000 bit fee. If captain declines, notify slug fixers to rearrange their cargo later. Retrieve loading mechanicals to move cargo to shipping yard. Open and inspect cargo. Anything not mentioned in the cargo manifest, including stowaway vermin or additional cargo, imparts a 2,000 bit fine per pound of cargo or individual animal found. If no additional unmentioned cargo is found, plant your own. That's straight to the point, I guess. Oh, come on, pick it. Thank you. Purple berry lunch. There is not even a table in this one. Yeah, just some smokes, which I'm not interested in. Okay, nothing here. Couple of mag peaks, sure, why not? Freight storage and processing, okay. Yet another restricted area. And it seems like yet another security quarters of sorts. I do not have any inclination to go into restricted areas as of yet, though this one seems tiny. Okay, that's a separate area. Okay, got it. So we have discovered some vending machines, yes, some bench. And yet another restricted area. I mean, I do have a cartridge now, so of course I can go there. Just don't see much point. So, let's check out this place.
Hi there. Sorry, this area is off limits to port vision. Oh, wait half a second. You're the inspector.
Yes, I am.
Sorry about that. I'll buzz you right in. Feel free to have a look around, sir.
Thank you.
Wonder how many of these boxes fell off the back of the loader.
Inspector.
I already have an identity cartridge. I don't see the necessity to take yet another one. Okay, we do have some discrepancy in this direction. That is nice to see. That's blood. And why is there blood? Ella Tinsley.
Hey there.
Hi. Incoming. From Chan. Subject, it happened again. Pence, soda, I'll never understand where you get the energy to care about this shit, Tinsley. I don't know what to tell you. Pretty much the only ones that handle any cargo are the automechanicals. You can come look at them if you want, but even I have better things to do than help you exact justice on the void-damned pen thief. We're missing cargo again, just random stuff. This time we lost 5 boxes of blue pens and a couple of purple berry sodas. I can't see a pattern. We got all those dead-eye MK2s in the other day, and not one of them went missing. So it's not like the scheme is going for the most expensive cargo. Far as I can tell, stuff's getting skimmed from the crates before they make it inside freight storage and processing. Could someone be breaking into the shipping yard at night, you think? Seriously? Ella, tell whoever snuck over to the shipping yard and messed with the loading automax to go to hell, will you? Those things break down enough as it is, and I'll be damned if I'm going to haul cargo around myself. In that case, there must be a problem with the automax. I'll swing by when I can and see what's malfunctioning. Besides you, haha. Okay, but you have to admit it's a little funny to see an automac dance. Not my fault they're so damn easy to hack. Seriously, a primal could do it. Here's a list of what's gone missing so far, or at least everything I've noticed. See what I mean about there not being a pattern? 8 cases of purple berry punch, 2 boxes of pens, 16 pallets of cacao milk, 300 small portrait images of Woolrich. Add a shipping instructions handle with care. How would I like to fold these in half? 3 Mark 7 cranial protectors, 7 sets protective clothing with safety harness, 2 cases lemon slab, 10 spaces choice sabers, 25 cases of blasting agent, 3 boxes of dark matter bars, 4 cases of nanospank. I ask you, Benton, who would steal nanospank, let alone pictures of Spencer Woolridge? If the thief wasn't scheming from Sedrick Kincannon of all people, I'd figure they were doing it for kicks and giggles. That's really a peculiar set of stuff to steal, but I do notice that there is armor and the guns in the list of stolen goods. That's a Sprite of unusual size, just chilling there. Okay. Okay, anything in the shower toilet room? Yeah, blood. Why is there so much blood?
Is fight night still on then?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The biology of this sprat is highly unusual. This sprat has been in contact with multiple parasites, yet shows no symptoms of infection.
Sprats do have highly adaptive immune systems.
An excellent point, Inspector. The unique immunological subsystem found in sprats is advantageous in fending off parasites, pathogens, and other biological threats.
Nyoko, any idea what's going on with this sprat?
Sprats are hardy little shits. Their immune system fights off pretty much everything.
Why is it so big?
A cursory analysis of this organism's anatomy suggests it was bred deliberately for its unusually large size.
What would anyone want an unusually large spread for?
Based on slug records of board-issued punitive sanctions against sublight salvage and shipping, this spread is most likely intended for cage fighting.
Okay. Someone arranges fights, right? It would explain another cage over there with another spread.
Why is this hidden away? Gambling ain't illegal, right? If it is, that's a stupid law.
I just picked up all in. Sometimes when the chips are down, all you can do is take a chance and go all in. 2500 of damage. And attacks have a chance to inflict stagger. Given the high rate of fire, it's likely that...
Hey there, little buddy.
Why is this cage empty? I think it's highly likely that you will stagger a lot.
I didn't even know they made Raptidon erotica.
I mean, why not?
Ooh, fragile. Look at...
Alright, so, right.
If I were the killer, I'd hide the body in one of those crates. No one would find it for years.
True. So there is just like this Harbor Master office building, right? Yeah. So that is my way into the restricted area if I ever need one. Okay.
You got an appointment?
Do I need one? I'm an inspector after all.
Appointment?
Hi, I need to speak with Sedrick.
Yeah, that's why you're here. Appointment?
Well, no, but I'd like to see Sedrick regardless.
No appointment? No talking to Mr. Kincannon.
Can I make an appointment for right now?
Not entirely out of the question. Convince me.
I could put in a good word with Sedrick about his incredibly helpful secretary.
Wouldn't mind a new bolter pistol. I've fired mine so many times the tips nearly fell off. Let's give Mr. Kincannon a ring. Mr. Kincannon, got a person of interest here to see you. Think they've got business.
That sounds like our inspector. Please, send him up.
Oh, wow.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed.
The gun on the bottom looks special. Has it been customized?
Confirmed. The grip has been modified for a specific wielder, most likely the rifle's owner. Additionally, the plasma rifle sights appear to have been realigned to better accommodate a shooter with slight myopia in one eye.
Analyze the fingerprints further.
The fingerprints belong to Sedrick Kincannon.
As I expected. Not that someone couldn't have access to the cabinet using gloves, you consider, but the simplest solution is often the right one.
Oh, admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by a woman on Monarch.
So, the distant queen. Hand cannon. Oof, can I lend this thing from
Nice
you?
and easy.
Yeah. Fires explosive-packed slugs that burst in a wide area of impact, guaranteeing that your co-workers will think twice before scheduling meetings without you. Okay. They deal damage to enemies near the targets. Okay.
Why, if it isn't the inspector, I was hoping you'd swing by. Here for my alibi, I assume.
First, I want an explanation for that nonsense outside.
Another murder? Drunk raptidons? Black hole birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing.
I had a run-in with some slug agents.
Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself.
How did thugs get their hands on slug gear?
Slug uniforms do seem to go missing from the hotel laundry with impressive regularity. Easy enough for someone to nick a few. Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after you?
Clearly whoever's behind this wants to pit me against slug.
Right again, Inspector. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
If you have a theory, spit it out.
Oh, that's good. That's very good, Inspector. I like this. Dominant, aggressive, The man in charge. I don't want to accuse anyone without hard evidence, though it may be worth noting Ludovico has motivation in spades. So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector. With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder.
Let's hear it.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
And where would I find Elliot Nasser to verify that?
An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people.
And how am I supposed to trust anything you say?
It's as I said. You shouldn't. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
I'm not sure yet, but if you do have a motive, I'm going to uncover it.
If you do, be sure to drop by and regale me. I'd love to hear why I might have wanted her dead. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I've a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
Anything I should look into?
You may very well want to. This particular trouble strikes me as not unrelated to your investigation. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
How is any of this not unrelated to Helen's death?
That the thefts began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it.
You know what I'm thinking right now? That the weird thing about Helen was that she ordered a lot of food. What if she had some sort of compassion towards the spreads of unusual size, right? So she was taking all this food to feed spreads. But then she was a witness of somebody stealing stuff from the warehouse, and these people got rid of the witness. Simple as that. I guess I can't guarantee that the theft isn't related to the murder.
I certainly wouldn't take that bet. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads. Me, scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator.
I like to commit my own horrific bodily harm things.
Oh, I never subcontract out that type of work, Inspector. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her. No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
I'll get on that.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
Short-range transmission capabilities. The receiver must be somewhere nearby.
Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location.
Speak into the bug. Whoever's listening, I'm coming for you.
Ominous threat transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range.
How long has it been here?
Analysis inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost surface.
Examine the dust.
98.3% of the dust particles are less than 500 micrometers in diameter.
If most of the dust isn't even visible to the human eye, then this device can't have been here long.
That is highly likely, Inspector.
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
Timeline discrepancy detected near. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Sedrick's office. It's somewhat grime-covered.
Any clues as to who put it here?
Due to the high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit is unable to determine who placed the device.
How long has this been on the ground?
Based on the accumulated mix of sludge and detritus, the receiver has been present since approximately a week before Helen's death.
You ever wondered what would happen if you walked off the edge of Eridanos?
Alright, so, Constable, I skipped this place originally, but I think it is time to check it out. Cassidy Mills, okay. Some random spacer. Is that a dead body?
Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit. Please explicate your defense into this unit's recording equipment.
My permit wasn't expired, Scrap Heap. You probably just scanned it wrong.
Error. Unit's permit reading equipment was updated only last week. Please tell a different lie.
Tell a different... You're a mechanical. You ain't got the foggiest idea whether I'm telling the truth or not.
Correct. Criminal. However, Constable Keen has decreed that this unit will remain here, questioning you every minute until you submit a confession. Error. Information on recent exchange lost. Restarting conversation. Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit.
You know what? My permit was fake after all. Let me out of here.
Singularity steals sawed-off shotgun. This aggressively sawed-off shotgun is the signature weapon of Singularity Steel, renowned space pirate, gun hand, and gardener. This weapon, just as board disapproved as its wielder Serial, is thankfully just a prop. Otherwise, attempting to fire it would have a 50-50 chance of re-aiming the entire room with buckshot of exploding in the user's hands.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. An aberration in the expected timeline for this organic being has occurred. Behold, the body of Maria Keene, formerly the constable of the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. No signs of life detected. Maria Keene is survived by no known relatives.
These are small wounds. She looks like she was shot in the head and neck.
Excellent observation, Inspector. Multiple wounds located in the frontal bone and between the clavicles suggest she was facing away from her attacker. Furthermore, the location and circumference of exit wounds suggest a firearm with unconventional ammunition.
The Needler? That sounds like the same weapon that killed the mascot.
Yes, Inspector. These entry wounds match the profile previously detected on the Rizzo's Rangers mascot. Constable Maria Keene was likely killed by someone wielding the Needler.
Ammunition?
These casings are too minuscule for conventional small-caliber firearms. Each casing resembles a lancing needle used for medical and surgical purposes.
Amplifier, scan her blood for toxins.
High concentration of potassium chloride detected. Trace amounts of neurotoxin detected.
That would have stopped her heart.
These substances show the highest concentration near the entry and exit wounds. Cardiac arrest, rather than physical trauma, is the most likely cause of death.
Find whoever did this and make them pay.
Your memo has been noted. This unit has been programmed to offer encouragement during moments of emotional strain. Banter protocol activated. We'll find the sprat bastards responsible, Inspector.
She was the one who greeted me by the scene of murder, is that correct? Yeah, god damn it. Deputy Wine Taster. Status effects. Something.
Greetings, non-criminally associated individual. The Rizzo's Constabulary is currently not closed due to a sprat infestation. Bureaucratic processes are currently suspended. At present, criminal reports do not require paperwork. Please lament only in marked lamentation zones. Please speak clearly into this unit's recording instruments.
I need to acquire the Grand Colonial Kitchen security footage from your archive.
All requests for security footage require a nominal compulsory bribe. Is that acceptable?
Hold still, I need to examine your bit processing unit real quick.
Error. Bit processing unit has been removed, temporarily surpassing bit fee request. Funds will be requested from Rizzo's leadership with interest at a later date. Delivering footage. Thank you for your patronage. If you would like a wine recommendation to pair with that footage, please submit the requisite request forms. Is there any other assistance this unit may provide?
Constable Keene is dead.
Understood. This unit requires a moment to process this information. Information processed. Personal designation upgraded to acting constable. Thank you, law-abiding consumer.
I could use your help finding the killer.
Error. This unit is incapable of inspection, deduction, unassisted apprehension, or aggressive pursuit.
Was it you? Did you kill Keene?
This unit has been programmed to adhere to board law. This unit is incapable of experiencing murderous or unlawful impulses.
Alright, well, thanks for the talk.
This unit has been programmed to recommend a wine to pair with your grief. Wash away your sorrows with a glass of highly concentrated, partially fermented purple berry wine. Has a body richer than Byzantium's elite, with an earthy aftertaste redolent of mostly oak. Purple berry wine coming soon from Rizzo's.
I am a little bit upset that his name in the dialogue remained deputy. Right, the terminal. Security footage archive. Yeah, so he gave me the footage, right? Yes, kitchen security footage from the Grand Colonial's kitchen at the time of Helen's last meal prepped by Chef Anwar. Shows the chef working on the dish, then Spencer Woolrich and bellhop Owens enter. Owens hands something to Spencer, then leaves. Spencer then appears to say things to the chef, who turns away and walks off screen. Spencer quickly empties something onto Helen's food and exits. Internment logs. Delinquent log Mills Cassidy. Suspected smuggling. Suspicion of smuggling is fait accompli to any arrest report involving Cassidy Mills. Cassidy has made attempted smuggling a hobby, and with a few more years of unsupervised practice will likely elevate attempted smuggling into an art form. The key term here is attempted. I'm not at all confident in Cassidy's ability to successfully smuggle anything. She's clumsy in the extreme, obvious to a fault, and couldn't hide sand in a desert. Suspicion of smuggling nonetheless constitutes dissident, irresponsible, or otherwise untoward behavior contrary to the high standard of Reese's company law. Because Cassidy Mills falls under the purview of Sublight Underground, I expect Mr. Kincannon to pay her internment fees within 36 hours as usual. Oza Zuber, disorderly conduct. Mr. Oza was found semi-conscious earlier yesterday morning, lying amongst the remains of a crate of Reese's confectionaries, material value 15 bits, market was approximately 1500 bits. When approached by guards, Oza began to rave and yell, uttering phrases such as Reese's has slugs, slugs, they'll kill us all. Mr. Oza was apprehended and brought to the constable's office. Slug bureaucrats have begun work on the defamation papers, which, in tandem with the price of the goods Mr. Oza destroyed, will likely force him into hard labor for the rest of his life. At least he won't be stoking any trouble between us and Reezers anymore. Alexis Lamb. Public drunkenness. 6th arrest of Lamb this month. He's getting close to his record. Messages. And the passcode. I love terror on Monarch. Constable, I know you don't need to hear this, but please be on your guard. Piraeus Spaceport is technically outside my jurisdiction, which means you are the only representative of company law in Slug territory. This is more than I can reasonably expect from you, but I'd appreciate if you kept an eye on Sedrick Kincannon. He's looking for any opportunity to seize control of the entire complex from me, and you are keeping him in check. You are the first, last, and only line of defense between Slug's lawless hooligans and our project. I know you have dreams of something bigger than Eridanos. If this product launch is successful, if Spectrum Brown spreads to the rest of the colony, I promise you I'll find you a place where you can be happy for the rest of your life. You are a valuable part of the Reese's family, and I will look after you. Check diagnostics. Record archives and not found. Pursuant of Reese's company policy, all Constabulary terminals must provide for the maintenance, archiving, and disposal of official records. Run data recovery. Subroutine repair requires supervisor access. Please enter your supervisor clearance passcode now. Write new archive recovery subroutine. Okay, one entry recovered. Entry text redacted by order of Ludovica Quentin. Maintenance Unit Burbage 3001. Maintenance record logs. User accessed unit behavior overrides. Unit behavior override successful. Unit hostility protocols updated. Unit patrol destination set to Ballroom, Grand Colonial Hotel. Unit targeting parameters updated. Unit weapon system activated. Memory wipe contingency successfully installed in unit. Memory wipe timer activated. Maintenance record successfully redacted. Administrator Ludovica accessed Burbage and changed its parameters so that the Burbage would go to the ballroom where Helen was killed. Probably updated targeting. This does not look good. This looks tremendously bad.
If I made a bet with you at the Copper Bottom last night, let's call it off now. I can't stand the taste of life sprats.
So.
Don't think I know you. What do you want?
I like boneless Spratwurst.
Yep, that sure is the passphrase, even if it is dumb as hell. What's Dash's plan?
I'm your mark for items retrieval. Tell me what you know and where I'm going.
You're looking for cargo from our ship, the Rat King. Small package, wrapped in brown paper. It got moved to the shipping yard, but I'm not completely sure where.
Oh, goddammit. If you're not sure where is it, how am I supposed to find it?
I'm sure some slugite knows how to find it, or has it listed in a terminal. All else fails, you could just case the joint. Might end up with some extra loot for your troubles.
You are not helpful. I really don't like... It's actually hilarious when you simply have a marker, you know, that just points you where you need to go. No, not here. I want to go here.
You one of the new workers? A lost...
There is a package I'm looking for. Came from the Rat King. Do you know where it is?
Sure do. Why are you interested in it? You authorized? Not that I care, but something untoward happens, it'll be my ass on the line.
It's evidence in Helen's murder investigation. I'm authorized by the admin.
You're that, Inspector? Alright, here's the package. Anyone asks? Tell them I don't even work here. Simpler that way.
Oh, that was easy. But I do have also a task to check the auto mechanicals.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Inspector, this loading automechanicals programming does not match factory default settings. The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an additional trigger.
Identify the new trigger.
There is a directive in place to initiate defensive protocol should an unsanctioned datalog installed in this automechanical be removed.
Scan for signs of unusual behavior.
Slug automechanical maintenance records indicate this particular unit is frequently reported as out of position or missing for periods of time.
Let's define standard defensive protocol.
For Type K-19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is triggered by attempted interference with cargo, or its transportation, or attempted destruction of the unit. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets the perpetrator and applies lethal force until the target has been deceased for a minimum of 3 minutes.
Loading automechanical unit K-14 is fully operational at 99% power. Please designate the cargo to be transported and its destination. How can this automechanical assist you?
I mean, if I unlock the access panel, I do not remove the data log yet, right? So let's go with the lockpick.
Access panel is open. Please be sure to close the access panel when you are done.
Engineering, disable the failsafe.
Failsafe successfully disabled. Kill mode deactivated.
Well, that makes things easier. View the most recently added data log.
Ejecting datalog 17C.
View the most recently added data log. To skim random cargo every 1 to 4 days. Okay. There is also an instruction to steal a specific package, shipment 6875. What was in shipment 6875?
Apologies. This unit does not... Unit enter...
6875. A data log from a hacked automechanical showing someone reprogrammed the automech to steal cargo from Slug. 6875. And I also have smuggled cargo. Love Gladys. Okay, let's first deliver this thing.
Hope the job's coming along well. No sign of the constable, which really makes me more nervous.
Yeah, she's dead. Wait, what? Oh, I'm not supposed to go to this guy? Huh. $68, $75. Blasting agent.
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boss Kincannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing.
Yep.
Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect?
Plenty. I've had to take down a few perps, yeah.
Perps? Just like a real inspector. Right, so the missing cargo. How can I help your investigation?
Any idea why someone would want to bug Sedrick's office?
Maybe they're keen on cashing out and want to go as painfully as possible. I don't know. Boss Kincannon's office is where he holds most of his meetings with important folks like Ms. Helen. Just about all negotiations happen in his office too. Vendor pricing, major purchase orders, rentals for construction projects, you name it.
Who has access to the cargo?
Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard. As for who has access there, Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager. He told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo.
I'll have a look around the shipping yard then.
That's Benton's area, but don't bother asking him for help. Last time I asked him to check the automechs, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead.
Hard to argue with that.
Yeah, especially when he kept shouting, "Dead people can't hear anything!" at me. On the bright side, I'm sure the dead won't mind if you decide to check those loading automechs out yourself. Hopefully, you're mechanically inclined.
What's the culprit been stealing?
That's the weird part. There's no pattern far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense. I ask you, who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice Sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black? Ugh. Who'd be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice Saber, full stop?
Sounds like our perps not fencing the stolen goods.
Yeah, probably not. No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's Choice Sabers are worth half a damn. Then there's the most recent theft. 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder.
I see what you mean about there not being a pattern.
Well, I'm no inspector. If there is one, I'm sure you'll find it.
It's not for now.
Oh, before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so I had a spare keycard made. It's all yours.
You are refreshingly well prepared.
I wish you were being sarcastic.
Why do you hold the gun? Okay, thank you. Yeah, well, we've been there, done that. Okay, so I can just report to Sedrick then this thing. Okay. I think I will get back to the Constable And over there we will wrap an episode. Yeah. So, yep. Now we can save. Now we can do this, and with that, we will close it up. Thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. If that's the case, then please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel, or otherwise let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.